What's up, YouTube? I recently released a video that reviewed multiple Christmas apps on the App Store. I'm going to do the same thing for PlayStation 4 games. The first one is Santa's Chimney Quest. This is one of only a few games on the PlayStation Store based around Christmas. And you play as Santa delivering gifts into chimneys. You have to fill each chimney before you can clear the level, hop on the sleigh, and go to the next level. So the first thing that you'll probably notice is that there seems to be a little bit of a delay with the jumping mechanic. That's pretty much the only mechanic in this game. You tap, I believe it's circle, to put the gift in the chimney, but there's really not that much to that. But the jumping is the main part of the game and the platforming, and it's not perfect. Ironically, it kind of feels slidey, like you're on ice the whole game, and like I said, ironically you are, it's snow levels the whole time, so I don't think it was done on purpose. It just kind of feels a little sloppy, but it is, it does the job. It's not bad, but you do notice it. Like if you watch the gameplay, you'll see I keep jumping multiple times, and it's not me hitting the button like 9 times or whatever. Sometimes if you hold it too long, it like delays it, and then you'll jump when you land, or you'll get like clipped into the wall, like little things like that. It's all pretty minor, and after you play for 5 or 6 minutes, you get used to it. The only problem with that is that I played this game through to completion, and it probably only took me 40 minutes. With that being said, obviously 40 minutes for a game that costs $4 isn't a great return on investment, but I know that there's an entire fan base out there that are always looking for easy games to platinum, and this is one of them. I did not download it for that purpose. I downloaded it to get into the Christmas spirit, but I realized quickly after playing it that I got the platinum without trying. I was just playing through the levels. I wasn't really going for anything, and then all of a sudden it popped. I forget if it popped. I don't think it popped when I beat the game. I think it's the second to last level when it gives it to you, which is random. Upon completing the game, all 25 levels, you are greeted with a thank you screen, a ending which says basically Merry Christmas and thank you. I thought that was a pretty cool feature, and it was on the screen that I realized what I was looking at with Santa's idle animation. I couldn't really figure it out through the game. It looked like something weird was going on with his belt, but then when it's enlarged, you realize that I think his pants are supposed to be falling down. It's kind of funny, but like I said, I didn't notice that until the very end of the game. I recommend this game if you're looking for an old school and simple platformer, but don't expect too much from it. They didn't reinvent the wheel, but they did make a pretty good game. I give Santa's Chimney Quest a 5 out of 10. The second Christmas game I looked at was Christmas Run. Now, this game, I believe, was similar in price. I think it was $5 and $4, respectively, between the two games. This game is made by a company called S Mobile, which sounds like obviously it would be a mobile game company, but I didn't see this anywhere on the App Store. So if somebody can confirm for me, maybe it's on the Android version of the App Store. I think it's called the Play Store. I'm not sure, but either way, this definitely does feel like a mobile game, but that doesn't mean that it's not fun. It's a very simple infinite runner. You just keep going, and you have to plan out the jumping. The thing is, I think that this game is a lot more simple than the first game, Chimney Quest, but I do believe that the controls and the platforming, it just feels a lot better in this game, and this game is more fun to play, even though there's no second objective. Like the other game, you had the delivering the packages into the chimneys. I mean, I guess you could say the only other secondary objective is crushing through the trees, which is kind of fun. And you have to figure out what works and doesn't work in this game, and you have to find that out for yourself. And when I say that, I mean, if you try jumping over the trees, you'll usually take a hit even though it looks like you cleared it perfectly, because the game wants you to hit the circle button to dash through it. And also, if you jump too late, or if you smash through the tree too late on a lower level and you go up to the upper level, the edge of the platform that you land on will cause damage. It took me a couple tries to figure out what was even happening and why I was taking that damage, but it's all a timing thing, and you have to get used to that dash mechanic. Besides that, there's not that much more to this game. I would say between the two, I think this one, Christmas Run, is the better game. If you don't mind mindless gameplay, it plays kind of like an arcade game. You know, it doesn't change that much between levels, but the gameplay is fun, and I do believe the controls are a little bit better on this game. And the music is worse. The first game had at least Christmas themed music, but there is no annoying jump sound that you had with the first game. So with those takeaways, I give this a slightly better rating of 6 out of 10.